Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Daily Psalms for Hope. Today is Wednesday. You're halfway through your week. Woohoo! So may God's blessings be upon this week for you. Today we have a really good psalm. It's Psalm 25. It's a psalm written by David. And I'm just going to focus on one thing. But the thing I want to say about this psalm is that it really helps us in determining purpose. David instructs us through his words on how to find purpose in our lives, and it's a wonderful psalm to read through the entire thing. I'm just going to focus on one verse. It's verse 15, and so let's look at that. It says, "My eyes are ever toward the Lord. He will pluck my feet out of the net." So why did I pick that verse? Well, I'm a big golfer. I love golf. I love playing the sport. But it is one of the most frustrating things that I do in my leisure, because I'm okay, just okay. But one of the things that I constantly do when I'm golfing is I have a tendency to lift my head up before I hit the ball. And, you know, the cardinal sin of golf is, you know, when you hear somebody say, "Oh, you looked up." Well, that's the problem, is that if you don't focus your attention on the ball all the way through the swing, then you are more than likely going to dribble it on the ground or slice it or hit it bad. But if you stay focused on it and you swing through the ball and you keep your eye on the ball through the swing, more times than not, the ball will go where you want it to. But getting yourself to be trained to do that is one of the hardest things for amateurs in the game of golf. David is saying, "My eyes are ever towards you." You know, if you're looking for purpose, if you're looking for a direction in your life, the focus needs to stay on the Lord. And I love what he says in verse 4 and verse 5. He says, "Make me to know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me. For you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all the day long. Make me know your ways, O Lord. Teach me your paths." And in verse 12, he says, He will instruct instruct in the way that he should choose. And what David is referring to here is to stay focused on the Word, to stay focused on the Lord, and that will be your path to a good shot, to a good direction, to a good path to be led on. Because in a golf swing, if you look up, the ball could go anywhere. And if we're unfocused on the Lord during our lives, when the troubles come, they will prevail because because of where we're focusing our attention. The issue that I think David is addressing here is that, look, I'm a sinful person, and I look up. I look up and the shot goes astray. But he is saying, if I focus on you, if my eyes are ever toward you, then I am going to know the right path. You are going to lead me in the way that I should go, because that is who you are as the God of creation and the world. And so I love this because it really makes sense to me, in this illustration. When I stay down on the ball, when I keep my eyes on the ball throughout my swing, better things happen. And that's a good lesson for us, because when we keep our eyes on the Lord, when we're focused on His Word, like what we're doing, and we're focused on seeking Him in terms of in terms of our purpose and our direction, He will not lead us astray, and there will be more good shots than there will be bad when our focus is on Him. And that's I think what David is getting at here, because he knows there's trouble if my eyes are focused on other things. And so I hope that's a help for you today. If your eyes are focused on other things, maybe let's redirect them to what the Lord has in store, and focus on Him to get us through into the paths that He wants us to go, the purpose that He has for our lives. So may God's blessings be upon you, and be a blessing, and keep your head down. Keep focused on the Lord. In Jesus' name.